Today I'm going to tell you how I won a listing, I lost a listing, and then I won it back. Hey, it's Chris Kopf and welcome to another Real Estate System Secrets Marketing Minute. I had a client that I had a listing with. It was two adjacent lots and a listing for about $500,000. And the listing, this particular buyer or seller had bought at the height of the market. So we have not gotten, in my market, we haven't gotten back to that height of the market. And this was about in the last year that that this property actually sold. It was prior to that that they contacted me and said, we really appreciate all that you've done for us, but we just think we want to move on. The listing is coming up for renewal. We need to move on and use a different agent. And I said, I tried to represent that all the things that I had done and how I'd worked hard on their behalf. And they said, no, we totally get it. We're just ready for a switch. And sometimes that happens, right? Every agent will have that happen. It doesn't feel good when you've spent money and time and effort to list, market, and help sell a home, and it doesn't get sold, and really no fault of your own, just based on the market and price points. And they said, you've done everything to give our property the most exposure. We just want to, switch. They called me back about 2 weeks later and said, will you take us back? I said, what do you mean? And they said, well, we just were so accustomed to the high level of service that you provided and all the information that you routinely provide, and we weren't getting that from this other agent. This other agent is actually one of the top agents in our market. And so I said, sure. And I ended up, renewing the listing with them, and it ended up selling for right around $500,000. But the good news was I also attracted the buyer for that property. And so it ended up being $1 million transaction and about $30,000 in gross commission income. So the lesson here is twofold, really: to serve your clients at the highest level, and by doing that, you're providing them with detailed information about the market. And I was always very responsive with regard to any showings that happened on the property and this current state of the market, and being in communication with that seller. And this particular seller felt like even in the short period of time this other agent was on the front end of earning their business, they weren't receiving that same level of service. And so that's the reason that they came back to me. It's the reason that I'm able to attract a lot of clients and retain clients even when the listing is getting ready to be renewed. Even if you have a listing that's going to expire, a seller that's going to terminate the listing and move on, the best thing to do is to not burn any bridges, and to just say, hey, I'm here for you. If there's ever anything that I can do, I appreciate the opportunity to earn your business back. And that's what I did, and it came back to me. So finished out very positive and all good. So I hope this has been valuable to you. And if so, I always say, please like, share, or subscribe. If you want to set up a coaching call, talk about your business, how we might be able to help you do that too. Thanks so much.